here? Are we in? I this is a bare minimum kind of setup, but I did my best to get something going here under these unusual circumstances. Here we are. Uh, we're live. I noticed caller 7 before said, you know what, when I was talking about my stream running a little late, caller 7 said, you know what I call that? A pain in my ass. That's a reference to one of my childhood stories about the time that I didn't want to drink Diet Coke in a movie theater. My friend's dad was mad that I didn't want the drink that he didn't ask if I wanted. Um, I'm glad to see you here. Hey there, Zephyr Lamb. Hey, Uniqueless. I'm gonna take these headphones off. I don't really need them for anything right now, but we'll have them here on the side in case we do in a little bit. I don't have any of my notifications set up, so let's start adding those sources now because that shouldn't take too much effort. Famous last words, I know. Let's get an alert box going. We're just gonna take for granted whatever settings we've got. Okay. We don't need to have every follow come up here. Let's take care of that. But thank you for the follows. Naturally. I hope we're all doing well today. It's the beginning of the East Coast Marbles arc. I only had so much time to get this prepared with the power outage and all. So I have not gotten a chance to actually install Marbles on here. Does Marbles on Stream work with Mac? Oh, look, it doesn't. Great. Well, I'm on a Mac at the moment, so we're probably not gonna have any Marbles today. I do have. You know what? Would it be insane to run Marbles from inside a VMware Fusion box? I don't think it would be. I bet we could actually do that. That's how we're gonna cheat Marbles in, because I do have a Windows 10 box running in VMware Fusion on here. So while we chat. By the way, how's the sound coming in? Can you guys hear me okay? I at least have a nice microphone here with me today. Sound isn't working right? Well, why not? Am I in just one ear? I bet I could improve the mix there. And also, let's see, we don't have desktop audio set up at all. Where am I in the garage? No, I'm in like my pirate radio station hidden deep within the mountains. All right, it's all in the left ear. I'm gonna down mix to mono, and hopefully that solves y'all's problems. I'm guessing. Oh my God, hey there, gent. Yeah, okay. The left ear problem should be solved. Cool. All right. So yeah, we're just getting up and running. We just got the audio interface up, and that's about all we have is a webcam and a microphone right now. And Wizard Skull, thank you. I'm glad to hear I'm your favorite VA, even more than Mick. Veneri, Tomar's Dale Gribble rig. Yeah, no, this is where I go so the government can't find me. I'm deep in the mountains in my shed. We'll see if we can get some more fun settings as the trip goes on. There's a very limited span where I have internet access at the moment, so this room's gonna have to do here in my bunker. The Emerald Bunker, exactly. And I feel like, oh, by the way, yeah, see, okay, I need to put these on so I hear my notifications, because I see that some action's happening. So First of all, Dylan, thank you so much for the gifting spree. I want to say that first and foremost, and that called a lot to my attention. But also, I would like to thank Mousebox for the gifted sub. Dirty Hirsch, thank you for subscribing with Prime. Big Pumpy, thank you for subscribing with Prime. And Whooper, thank you for the 100 bits. I'm gonna like do one ear off, one ear on, because right now I'm gonna need to find a stereo adapter to plug my headphones into the audio interface. So right now I'm just hooked up via Bluetooth, so I'm not getting. You know what? Actually, maybe I can set this up to let me monitor. Monitor. No. Is that working? No, that just doubles everything. I'll just do the 1 cup on, 1 cup off strategy. But yeah, here we are. We're out in the mountains. We're on the East Coast. And I am trying like a madman to make sure we can get at least one proper game. All right, at least 3 proper games of East Coast Marble queued up while we're here. I know I installed Steam on this little. I thought I installed Steam on this. No, I would just have the Mac OS version of Steam. But thank you, and oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to read Whooper's message, which is Tomar the Bunker chapter. This is the East Coast Marbles Tomar in a bunker hiding out from Uncle Sam chapter. Did you know Jay Muse streams and said he hates guys named Tomar? Who's Jay Muse, Neo Howls? Do you mean like Jason Muse, like from Jay and Silent Bob? I guess yeah, that is what you mean, Jay from Jay and Silent Bob. Tomar, can you use the remote PC command from Oceans Away like some tech wizards? I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that, Snake. But sure, why not? Tomar, Oestis says, Tomar, I escaped your labyrinth, but appear to be stranded in Siberia or maybe the Canadian North. I could really use some help out here. If you continue me, I'll forget the whole unionization thing. It You'll forget the whole unionization thing. Okay. I'd like to ask you, Estes, who has all the leverage here, but I'm glad you said please. So you know what? We'll send a crew to pick you up. More forthcoming on that. Bear Holden Shark, is that an oscilloscope behind you? Probably. Yes. There's a lot of cool stuff in the bunker that I might not know a whole lot about, because it may or may not be my bunker. All right, let's get Steam downloaded on here on our Windows virtual machine. Are you guys hearing my laptop fan go crazy? Tomar, who is this little gremlin? Who are you talking about? What little gremlin? Oh, you did a chewing character. I just can't see it because I don't have emotes turned on at the moment in this thing. Tomar, would you play Life is Strange True Colors? I've been trying to suck this answer out of you for weeks. Is that the new Life is Strange? I didn't even know that Life is Strange with that title existed. I don't know. Life is Strange got a little too strange for me. I kind of enjoyed the original game, but I really couldn't get into its attempt at a sequel. I just kind of fell off the wagon there. Tomar, I found an emerald but lost 5 of my mates along the way, says Spectral Pants. Just tell me where the others are so we can take no more casualties. I don't see how it's my responsibility what happens when you go looking for my emeralds. But okay. I think that's just kind of rude for you to request. Estes, and yes, Estes, thank you. You're very welcome. Toimari in Noita means CEO in Finnish. They lead the humanoid gun-wielding enemies. That's a fun factoid, funny world. And Snake says the fan is audible, but not too bad. Yeah, it's going crazy. Probably because I'm emulating Windows on here. But you're saying my voice is a little quiet. I can turn up Wumbo. If you're saying my voice is a little quiet, I hope that helps. If that's too loud, someone let me know. Well, if I'm looking at my levels, it seems like it's just perfect, though. Let's see. Whatever any of you do, if you go to Tomar's house, don't look under the floorboards, says Wumbo. I mean, I agree. If you come to my house, don't look under the floorboards. That would be a rude thing to do at anyone's house. But I appreciate you indicating that specifically, Wumbo. Snake says Tyler and Ozma aren't here yet, and they're lonely. Sorry to hear that, Snake. I know we're on a weird schedule here, and I did run late. Really, anything could happen. Anything could happen here on bootleg pirate radio bunker TomarStream, the 32nd. Thank you guys all who showed up, though, despite us running a little late. Just launching Steam here on the old Windows box, on the old VMware. Now I gotta confirm, of course. I gotta go on my phone here and get my little Steam support code. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's gonna be this and this and that. And finish. I think we've almost got Steam up. Ether Rope says, Tomar, look out behind you. No, I think I'm fine. Yeah, no, I'm not paranoid or anything. Who says I'm paranoid? Tomar, can you pull a 1.3k ohm resistor out of one of those tubs behind you and perch it on your shoulder like a tiny parrot? I mean, I could, but I won't, Harold. Zoinks JPG says, Tomar, what would you do if a large bird, hawk, eagle, falcon, etc., what would you do? I don't know if that's a complete thought, but, maybe next time, Zoinks. Whooper Mooper, Tomar ASMR stream. Morning Coffee 2. Please tell me you guys still uploading the RE8 series. As far as I know, we finished recording it. It's just, it's not the only thing on the schedule, and I don't know who makes the schedule. Well, I know who makes the schedule. Helix makes the schedule. So, and then our editors, have to, I think they get burnt out when they have to work on the same game for forever, and that's why they sometimes jump between stuff. Beyond that, I'm not going to speak for them. And then, let's see. Keeganator, don't think I haven't forgotten the little trick you pulled at the end of the last stream. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, by the way, I hope you did enjoy the big news, Keeganator, but I really don't know what you're talking about. It's been strange to see you talk in real time. I'm used to you being a voice in a video on Obi Plays, says Real Slim G. Here I am, real me. You can sense incoming bang play, Neo Goat. I hope so. I hope we can get to that point. This is all like a brand new setup that I just had to get going because I didn't want to be too late. But hopefully things go a lot smoother by next Tuesday. We're gonna make do though, because here we are. I don't have my cool green screen. I don't have my background. But you know what? We're installing Marbles on Stream on our Windows VM as we speak. I really don't know how this is going to run because I do not... All I've got is an Intel graphics card. and I'm assuming marbles is not the most demanding thing. But if it doesn't work here, I'm gonna have to set up a proper desktop next time, which I will have time to do by next Tuesday. But I would not have had time to do today. Uh, just wasn't happening. A lot of moving parts in play with the whole bunker situation. Uh, the big news was insane, Tomar, says Snake Taylor. I know, right? Can't believe that's happening soon. Sad anyone missed the announcement. I don't think anyone missed the announcement, Snake. I think we all know the big news. And I think everybody's going to back me up on this one. Kind of out of nowhere question, but do you happen to catch the German Dollhouse stream? And if so, what do you think? Asked Spectral Pants. I haven't gotten a chance to catch it, but everything I've been hearing about it is like crazy. I really do want to. I want to get a chance to breathe and check out some footage from that. Golden Brown says, "Hey Tomar, hope you're doing well. How come you're on the East Coast?" It's a mystery, Golden Brown. You're gonna have to follow the entire East Coast Marbles arc to really get the answer to that, I'm afraid. Zoink says, before I meant, what would you do if a large bird flew into this room right now on stream? Panic, throw things, get really uncomfortable, feel completely betrayed by Mother Nature herself. That is my answer. The Wizard Skull, Tomar, it would mean a lot to me and give me wicked bragging rights to friends if you said Slimpton is cool and I, Tomar, am personal. Oh, you want me to lie? Well, Slimpton is cool and I, Tomar, once saw him throw up on himself at a party and was cool enough not to point it out and let him slip off to the bathroom. Is that close enough? All right. Impassico, Tommy, I hope all is well. Random question, how does one start in voice acting? I have no experience, just funny voices. Start acting. Just start acting. Voice acting is more than just funny voices, I promise you. It's a great starting point, but act. Join a local acting thing, or it's COVID, so like if there's no local acting thing, just go start auditioning. Learn how to act either by acting or by watching videos on acting, or I don't know what to tell you. You just got to get experience acting, because funny voices are just half the battle. But again, important nonetheless. But I wish you good luck, Impassico. When you read a nonfiction book, do you give each character a unique voice while reading out loud? Sometimes. Wait, in a nonfiction book? Why would there be characters in a nonfiction? I guess there can be characters in a nonfiction book. I don't know, Morning Coffee. Really depends on my mood. Sometimes I like to give out unique voices. Sometimes I don't. By the way, Bearholden Shark, thank you for subscribing with Prime. It's me, John B. Thank you for subscribing. And Marshall Media Office, thank you so much for the $10.99 donation. Much appreciated. And Marshall says, hey, Tomar, I wish I could give you more, but here's a little something as a thanks for all you do. I love your voice work, and I am especially grateful for all the laughs you've given me. Oh, on Oni Plays. Keep being you, my man. Thank you so much, Marshall. That's a very sweet message, and I appreciate your tip. Lapinus has subscribed. Thank you, Lapinus. And thank you, Beliac Boy, or Beliac Boy. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Thank you for subscribing with Prime as well. Here, let's move on down. Beliac Boy, or Beliac Boy says Tomar is the best. Grant 3970, thank you for subscribing as well. Phoenix Sunday says thank you for the stream. I have a week of homework to catch up on, and having you on in the background will help keep the ghosts away. Keep up the good work. Smiley face. You're welcome, Phoenix Sunday. Good luck with your homework. But if we do play marbles later, I will ask that you briefly pause at what you're doing and bang play at least once. But that time will come. Thank you, Skagdag, for subscribing with Prime. We've got a lot of generous folks giving us their Prime subs today, and you know I love that. As Y-Hander simply shoots a worm a wormar emote at us. Jonathan Joestar, Tomar, when I heard the big news, I broke down crying. It has changed my life for the better. Jonathan, I honestly can't blame you. I almost did the same thing myself live on stream. But I held it together, as you recall. And I delivered the big news with pride and triumph. Loud Corgis says, "Hey Tomar," with a little fella. Gridib says, "Tomar, if when you go to a buffet, what's the first area you hit up?" It really depends on the buffet, but I'm always in it. I'm always in it for like the steak, for the red meat, kind of the nice satiating meat entrees. There was a seafood buffet we had that had like a little teppanyaki station where they would cook. The custom made, like made to order stuff is always my favorite when a buffet has that. Even though I know that goes against the idea of a buffet, it's included in the buffet. So why wouldn't you go for the freshest thing? Mousebox. As someone who doubted the news would be big, I was blown away by how massive the news turned out to be. Mousebox, you have every right to be blown away. That we just hit the half hour. We have a functioning cuckoo clock back there. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I sure can. But yeah, Mousebox. It truly was massive, massive news. Sorry. Oh, you know what? I did see it. Don't bet. Don't bet no. Don't bet no. If the bet is whether I'll notice that box, I've already noticed it. I feel bad for anybody who predicted no. Michael J. F. Okay, but what about Baby Grinch from the Jim Carrey movie being delivered as your firstborn child? What about it? That's got nothing to do with the big news, if that's what you're insinuating. That's not even big news. That's just regular, everyday, ordinary news. Putrefish Grope Clown says, mimic Tomar's voice every day for 12 weeks. I mimic it every second of every day forever. The name TomarStream 32 insinuates the existence of 9,009. I mean, I think you meant to put the zeros in, but yes, there are 9,999 pre-planned streams. After which we will officially go off the air and retire. The idea of even doing 1,000 streams is so daunting to me right now that I really do think if we ever made it to 9,999, we'd have to do something really special. We'd have to like rent out a private island for a big party and invite everybody. But before I get caught up in that, Veneri says, Tomar, what would you do if you went to a store and all the fresh produce started floating? I mean, just the produce, nothing else, no other gravitational anomalies affecting me or the shopping carts or the other shoppers. I think I would just, I would start conducting tests on the spot as to whether or not I could suspend myself from these magically floating vegetables and fruits. That would be my first instinct. Keeganator 2000, Tomar, what would you do if marbles had a skin that would make your marble look like your head? So a little Tomar marble, or Tomarble. I guess I'd use it, Keegan. I don't know what else to say to that. Impassico says, thank you, buddy. Snake Taylor, have you ever enjoyed the pleasure of a good round of golf, dear Patriarch Tomarius? I've never played real golf. No, only mini golf. And even then, I think the last time I played was a couple of years ago. Real Slim G says, I'm surprised that you embrace the Oni Plays jokes so much. Do you ever get tired of being overshadowed by your role in Oni Plays? Also, Tomar plush win. I don't think I ever get tired. I mean, I think most people wouldn't even know who I was if it weren't for Oni Plays, and I'm grateful for that. Obviously I want to stand on my own, but it's by no means do I feel entitled to stand on my own. That's really for me to earn. That's my thoughts on that. And I mean, I think I've done plenty to be proud of my own accomplishments. Don't get me wrong, but what I'm proud of and what you guys care about are still two different things, and I respect that. It's Marshall Media, official, not office, but close enough, Tommy. Oh, Marshall Media, official. Did I not say that? I'm sorry. No, you chew says, "Oh, can you turn up your volume?" Yeah, you turn up your volume. My levels say I'm in the yellow. So yeah, you turn up your volume. I agree, bear holding a shark. Beliac boy, my name sucks, but thanks for the shout out, Big G. How far behind Chad am I right now? Whatever, who cares? Tomar, do you think that my 2x2x2 Bulbasaur plushie was a fiscally responsible purchase? Yes. I think that you needed that. You had medical reasons to have that. It's your support, Bulbasaur. It's very precious to you. It's keeping your marriage together. It's keeping your kids in school. I think 100% you made the right call with the Bulbasaur. Beliac boy, hey Tomar, are you going to voice Enrico Pucci in JoJo Part 6 as the main villain? Probably not. Considering Pucci's a black guy and there's a whole big movement to give more black roles to black people, I feel like I would feel weird even auditioning for that role at this point. Just because, But he's a cool character, and I do hope I get to be in Part 6 as something, but probably not as Pucci. I can think of some people who would already do a very good job as Pucci. Very nasty. Thank you for subscribing, very nasty. Lapinus, what would you do if you could suddenly hear what mice are thinking and you found out that mice were behind the Watergate scandal? Then why did... You're saying Nixon resigned over something mice did just to cover for the mice? What I just said, I would think that to myself. That's what I would do. And nothing beyond that. The Watergate scandal was what? Before I was born. Jaden the Ech. I just like to point out that the Ech in my name doesn't stand for Echidna, like you said last stream. Thank you for turning me into a Sonic OC. Though Jaden the Echidna will be my legal name within the month. Thank you for letting us know, Jaden. I'm surprised. Is it literally just supposed to be the Ech, like just the sound Ech? Maybe we'll get a clarification on that next stream. Tomar, what would you do if you saw a burning bush and it kept repeating, all bald people go to hell in the voices of all your closest friends? That's sad. Ethan likes monkeys. I wouldn't like that very much at all. Drawing blood, me and my GF do Tomar impressions at each other when we watch Oni plays. Your voice is just too smooth to ignore. Thank you, Drawing Blood. I think that's flattery. I think they say imitation is the sincerest form, in fact. Whooper says, my Tomar coins. Oh, was there another bet just now? That one I must have missed. Tomar is all over the seafood section. Tomar is known as the Shrimp Meister. Putrefish and Grobeclan is responding to back when I was talking about buffets. I am falling really, really behind the chat, but that's okay. We're not in a rush here. Or are we? I have a bit of a headache. I probably am not going to stream all day, but I'm not in a rush either. Tomar, when will you take over the world? I think also I just needed to get a different pair of headphones because these are too well insulated. You see, I keep switching ears to accommodate for it. Tomar, when will you take over the world? It's on the bucket list. I'm not putting a date on it. Can you do your British accent? Says Lenny the person. Uh, Here, I'll read the next question in a bad British accent. When I heard the big news was coming, I left my delivery room where my wife was giving birth to my son. That's not a British accent at all. When I heard the big news was coming, I left the delivery room where my wife was giving birth to my son to be here. I feel like I'm just doing Mid-Atlantic every time. I just can't seem to bring up a British accent right now. I'll just do you stupid Cockney. When I heard the big news was coming, I left the delivery room where my wife was giving birth to my son to be sure I had a quiet room with good internet to receive this wondrous news. Of course, my wife and son understood my actions. All right, and that was from Psychotic Moose too. And I'm glad to hear that you were so. I think your reaction to the big news was justified, and I hereby forgive anything that your wife and son would be upset about. Bear Holding the Shark says we need the brisket stream at 50 or 100 before we get to 1,000. It could happen. Bananas says thank you, Tomar, for creating the Watchmen. Not gonna say you're welcome to that. I did not create the Watchmen, but you knew that. Have you ever experienced the joy of the Gulf? Asks Bahima. I don't think I have. I don't think I've ever been in the Gulf. I've been to the Caribbean. I don't think that counts. That's the Pacific Ocean, or no, that's the Atlantic Ocean. I don't know. Anyway, I don't think I've been to the Gulf. Hey Tomar, we interacted once in a Twitter message, and you're a really cool dude. It's me, John B. I'm happy to catch your stream finally, and congrats on the big news announcement. Thank you so much. It truly was a big news. Zephyr Lamb says, what would you do if you woke up one day and your vision was at 18 FPS with input delay? Oh, I would hate that. I would be sad. That's what I would do. I would be sad. Wumbo85, Tomar, what would you blah if you saw a child? Oh, wait a minute. Did we miss this? Drawing Blood gave a Mama Monster gift, and I totally missed it. Thank you so much, Drawing Blood, or Drawing Bude. Now that I'm seeing the lowercase version of it. Drawing Bude, B-I-O-O-D. Thank you so much for that nice big gift. And I am going to take these headphones off because they're making me miserable. I don't know if I have a headache and it's making them worse, or if it's giving me a headache. But let's try without them, and I'll just try to pay especially good attention. You know what? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And I don't know why the follows are still showing up in our thing. I turned them off, dang it. It just won't listen. Harold Krell says, call me dull or buzzkill. Wasn't the big news just a cruel joke when Tomar ended the stream mid-speech and gave us blue balls, making us Tomar sycophants writhe in agony from the uncertainty of the actual real Tomar news for the past 48 hours? I didn't understand any of that. That kind of went over my head, so I'll come back around to that one. Morning Coffee 2. Give us the Tomar rage moment. What does that mean? No. You're not getting a Tomar rage moment. If I felt genuine rage, you would know it, but I'm not going to fake it. Snake Taylor says, I would like to express how glad I am to have such a cool place to engage with you, Tomar. Jokes aside, I really love what you do and your personality. I love the stream / community. Hope to have it for years to come. Oh, that is sweet to say, Snake. Thank you. Thank you for being a mod. Thank you for being a mod fellow. Lick 6. Oh, gosh. My tummy's starting to grumble. I may have to go take a break in a few minutes. And and then maybe when I come back, we'll figure out our marbles situation. Yeah, in fact, let's just do that now. Uh, I'm gonna I'm gonna just go totally blank for just a minute here. Uh, we're gonna mute our mic, and we will be right back in a few minutes. I'm not gonna put on YouTube. If you guys leave, that's on you. It's gonna be dead air for a second. Well. Okay, I think we're back up and running. Sorry for that long break. But we're feeling better now. And I've got some fun stuff to attempt. Let's see if we can get Marbles on the stream actually running at all. We'll see what happens. If we can get this to run in its own window via the Unity view. Oh, there we go. Ooh, there it is. Let's see how this works. Oh my. And we have, oh gosh, Harvey W 420. Thank you for the 1,000 bits that I missed while away. That's very appreciated. And Drunky is lame. Thank you for subscribing with Prime. Can we run Marbles? It's said launching for a little while now. Oh, and it appears to have launched. Now I have to figure out how, in the constraints of this system. Alright, it appears to have loaded. Now I gotta see if I can get Streamlabs to capture said source. I guess we'll do a... Will game capture work? Oh, will it? Let's try a window capture. All right. And we got to give Streamlabs some special permissions. Oh, are you kidding me? Will not be able to record your contents of your stream until it is quit? You could... Oh my god. I hate you, Apple. I hate you. I do not... Why would I want to do that? Backstop menu bar. Whatever. Where's our marbles? Show me marbles. Aha. It did work. It lied. We got it to work. You guys can see that, right? Once I fit it to screen. You know what? It's not perfect, but I believe we see marbles. Do you guys see this? See these marbles? That's going to have to do. We somehow got marbles on stream loaded. Will there be any special audio? No. But, yeah, I know I see the TOS. But the point is that it's running. And you guys can see this. Here, let's... I want to run this in a window so I can move it about with ease. With relative ease. Where the hell are the settings? Does this only run in full screen and that's it? That seems silly. Let's try a command enter, option enter. Ooh, there we go. That did something. There we go. Moving it onto another screen. Oh, it's so miserable. But as long as it works, I will be content. Alright. We nearly have this working. It's gonna be a mess. It's gonna stink. But you know what? It's our marbles. and we know what to do with them. Let's see what happens when we load in a good old charming, enchanting concept. I have no idea what frame rate this is going to run at. I don't know what to expect. But here comes our first attempt at cross-platform Marbles on Stream. It might take a good while to load. Again, we do not have a real graphics card at all. At all. And we're running this on a virtual platform on top of that. Did it really just crash? Marbles on Stream appears to have just crashed. Yep. UE4, Marbles on Stream. We're sorry. A crash has occurred. I'm seeing the whole Unreal Engine stack trace, and it doesn't look good. You guys, it's not looking good for us. I will attempt this one more time. Just one more time. But it might just not be happening for us. We may have to call the stream on a technicality. Because things are not looking good. Hold on. Let's get that out of the way for a second. We are having our usual Tomar technicalities, but we're gonna try this one more time. We're gonna do Marbles on Stream. I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna attempt to capture it. And we're gonna pray. Crap. Now I can't drag the window. What a time Marbles on Stream is giving us. This is it. We're going to try, let's try a different level. Before we even bother resizing this again, let's see if it'll even load in. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Ooh. Ooh. It's loading. It's loading. Nope. You guys, it was not meant to happen. It was not meant to be. Maybe I just not been a good enough person. Maybe this is a punishment. But so we tried, we attempted to run Marbles. We can now say with confidence that this was our first and most unsuccessful episode of the East Coast Marbles stream. Don't worry, we're gonna boot into a proper Windows system for next time, because I don't want to struggle with this all night. I'm already not feeling so hot, and I gotta clear out of this side of where I am within the next like 10 minutes or so. So, you know what? You said Sunny's streaming Lord Smokey. We could do a raid. We could just say, hey, we tried. It was a fun time. We had some good laughs. It was a short one, I know. But maybe we do just go raid Sunny's stream and we call it a day. Because, no, I'm 420 Panda United. I'm not high. I'm just frazzled, if anything. Uh, for a guy named 420 whatever, I assume you probably think everybody's high. But no, that's not the case. I'm tired. I spent the entire day traveling yesterday and didn't get to sleep till very late. Uh, we do need to tow marbles emote. I think that is coming up. But I thank all you guys for coming. Thank you, Harvey, for another 100 bits. Hello, my old friend. I was wondering if you could help me break out of this jail cell I'm. Oh God. Oh Harvey. I don't think so. No. Weeping Blade. Thank you for the 10 bits for the It's Mobile baby. But we'll we'll try this again. I know this was not the most satisfying stream I've done, but I'm gonna try to do better next week, given the limited resources I've got going right now. Um, but I thank you all for your patience. Let's do it. Let's do a little raid. We'll go raid Sunny TM, who's playing Cookie Clicker. Well, you guys, I hope you guys have a lot of fun on Cookie Clicker. No, but seriously, show Sunny some love. Be good. Be good to him. And I do appreciate you guys coming. And I apologize if this particular stream, we had a fun chat. It was a bit of a bust. I'm sure I will be feeling better come next week. Thank you all for being here. I know we really think, when you think about it, this is all against all odds. The power went out. I'm feeling crappy. I just got done traveling, but we still did it. We did the stream because I'm no quitter and I don't like to make excuses. But here we are. Let's start. Let's start this raid. Let's start raiding Sunny. I do appreciate you all for coming out. It's gonna be good times. All right. I'm gonna start the raid now. Okay. I am going to stop the stream.